Yes! Yes! Okay, good. Yeah. That was a very, very stressful start to the stream. I was panic Googling what to do. But um, good, great way to start. Bit of a trial by fire, I suppose. Still probably not as bad as that time where I reacted to an entire song of CG5's without actually playing the audio. OGs will remember that moment. Okay. Oh, I've just had so much adrenaline go through me. So, let me explain what we're going to do today. So in the last stream, we had 3 requests that people requested via super chat that I didn't have the time to react to on that stream. So we're doing it today. Those were the Unspoken. This was requested. I think the user's name was something like Caillou Rayner. I've just seen a chat from someone called Joseph Bryan, who I haven't heard from before, saying you're my favorite YouTuber. That's a nice thing to say. And also I know that Solar Drill requested these 2 songs, being Lights Off by Kyle Allen Music and Spoken For by Kasane. No, I never know how to say this. Sorry, featuring Kasane Teto. Yeah, so obviously on my channel I do a lot of FNAF stuff, but as you may have noticed, this one isn't actually FNAF, but if you super chat me, I'll pretty much react to anything. Although that being said, we're not doing any requests for songs on this stream. Obviously, if you really want to send me a super chat, I'm not going to say no. But please don't send me a super chat thinking that we're going to do any requests, because you'll see. Yeah, because tomorrow I've got quite an exciting announcement coming out tomorrow in regards to requesting songs, etc., which will be coming out in just a normal video, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, today I just thought I wanted to make good on my promises from last stream and react to the songs that people paid me to react to in that stream. So we are going to let me read the chat before I jump into this one. But the first one we're going to do is The Unspoken, which is by Fantvm x FabvL. Have the chat got anything interesting to say to me at this moment? Dan Grips Prod says, man, I wish CG5 would make dubstep. Well, that makes one of us, I suppose. Silver says, hello. Joseph Bryan keeps reminding me that I'm his favourite YouTuber. What a nice thing to say. Dan Grips Prod says, I'm going to request an entire Camila Cabello discography one day. Hell yeah. Let's watch this, and then I'll get back to the chat afterwards. Oh, and I should say, because I feel like it's fair, seeing as people have paid me, I'm reacting to each song twice. So let's give this one a watch, shall we? Oh, and please do tell me. Actually, I'll keep the chat open. Oh, well, sorry. I'll keep an eye on the chat. Tell me if the audio levels are good. Can you guys hear that? Is that all good? I can hear it fine. Sorry, I was really paying attention to the audio levels. I'm going to start this one again. The Unspoken. A little quiet. I'll turn it up a bit. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking this so far. It's very, very intense. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was a Living Tombstone reference. Why do you want to fix me? I mean, it's probably a reference to the games. But seeing as I've been doing a lot of FNAF music stuff recently, I think it's a reference to the Living Tombstone with their hit song, I Can't Fix You. Breakbeat, yes. I agree. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. I just had to pause it in that moment. I'm really not always in the mood to listen to the notorious screamo vocals. I'm gonna take it back a bit and listen to it again, and I'm gonna steel myself. Okay, it didn't last for that long. That's good. Oh no, it's back. It's just really not my thing, I think. I like this bit. I think I'm not sure if this is the chorus or the bridge or whatever, just off the top of my head, but I do think this flows really well. I like shut up. I like the guitar. I like the singing. I think it all flows really well, but I have a sinking feeling that when I press play, they're gonna start screaming at me. No, not yet. The music video is cool. Maybe a bit ADHD. Okay. And now the... Oh no. I really... Oh, I just don't like that death metal screamo vocals. This bit's cool. Epic. I like what the music videos do. Oh, it's gone. I just like the... Does anyone else get a bit annoyed when I keep playing and pausing it? Because it annoys me when I do it. But I just wanted to point out that I liked the combination of pink and blue. Because I think it's super easy. Well, not maybe easy, but I think it's common for a FNAF music video to have all these dark colours. Which, you know, works well up to a point. But I think... it's just nice to have a bit of variety within the space. So seeing, sadly, it wasn't for very long, but that flash of pink and blue, I think, works really well. This bit, sadly, I think it could have lasted for a bit longer. I like what they're doing with the fonts. They're really mixing up the fonts, and I like that. Oh, this bit's cool. Breakbeat, I believe. Yeah. Yeah. I think this, yeah, when they do the actual singing that they're doing now, I like it. It's just when they just start screaming it, I've just never been a fan of that. Nice. Yeah, they used those my pet peeve of screamo vocals. They used it sparingly. I'm interested to see what the comments say, because I noticed this one before I played. The feelings, the emotions, the power, it's all just amazing. And although I wouldn't have put it like that, but I do agree. Um, why do you want to fix me? I'm not broken. That's the perfect way to summarize this whole franchise. It's not broken. It was never fixed to begin with. Okay, well, I sort of agree with that, I suppose. The fact that this man hasn't been on the radio still baffles me to this day. Okay, this is amazing and shows a lot of versatility outside of just the rock screams and rap verses we usually get. Bro's the Swiss Army knife of nerdcore. Well, to be honest, this is the first song I've heard by Fantvm, so I'm not sure if maybe he is the Phantom, maybe he is the Swiss Army knife of nerdcore. I don't know, but this is such a weird statement. The fact that this man hasn't been on the radio still baffles me. Um, it's really, I think you know, famously need quite a lot of money to get on the radio. Um, you're not gonna. It's really unlikely that you're going to be an independent musician and actually get on the radio unless you're, you know, mega, mega, mega popular. And this is, you know, it's got great views, but it's not 385k views for a Five Nights at Freddy's music video. That's not getting played on the radio levels of popular. I'd be surprised if the Living Tombstones ever got played on the radio. Well, yeah, I mean, overall, I thought that was pretty cool. I liked the switching up of genres. Hold on, let me go here. Let's go to space. Yeah, I like the switching up of genres. I thought that was actually really cool. I'm going to read some of my chat now. Let's scroll up a bit. Dan Grips Prods says, not gonna lie, it would be better if the entire song was metal. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I do think it was a nice mix-up, though. Solar Drill says, my friend called me and I unmuted the stream and got jump scared by death metal screaming. Yeah, fair enough. That kind of jump scared me as well, and I was watching the video. Oh, Dan Grips Prods has beef with the song. They say, and like, why is it back to breakbeats? It doesn't make any sense. Well, when I watch it for the second time, I'll keep an ear out for that, and maybe I'll agree with you. But then Dan Grips says, screamo vocals are nice, I'd say. I don't know. I've only liked a few screamo vocals. I think it's just really hard to do them well. Yeah, Silver says, for me, it depends on the vocalist. Yep. No Nor says, how does the requests work? Are you going off a list, or do we just ask for it in the chat? I'm going off super chats that people asked me to request to from the last stream. They, if you can believe it, they sent a super chat with money and said, can you react to this song? And I ran out of time in the last stream, so I'm doing it here. But today, there will be no requests. There will be no requests. I don't want you to spend your hard-earned money on super chats that, you know, that I don't react to. And you'll see why I'm doing no requests tomorrow, because I've got an announcement coming out tomorrow. AL157722, your videos really taught me how many FNAF songs are out there. I'm just finding this out myself, believe you me. Joseph Bryan says, you're my favorite YouTuber. Bro, get off my dick. Clash Pig SMK says, I like the screamy vocals, but that's definitely a preference thing. I think that's fair. Silver says, you're my favorite British person. Hell yeah. Dan Grips says, I'm going to make my own FNAF songs and make Macro reacts them. Well, I'd love to. I think that'd actually be really cool. Solar Drill says, guys, I think Macro is Joseph Bryan's favorite YouTuber. I'd have to agree. No Nor, I hope I'm saying that right, says, Macro, are you going to do a Nate Wants to Battle video? So many people have been asking for it. I think I'll almost definitely do one. And Solar Drill, one more from them, says, imagine driving in your car, then suddenly FNAF music gets put on. I think it would be time to crash it. Right, as promised, we'll react to this one more time. And I will keep, I think it was Dan Prod's Grips, who said that they didn't like how it went from metal to break beats or breakcore and back again and flip between the two. I seem to quite like that, but I'll keep an ear out for that in here on my second watch and see how it goes. So this is very breakcore, break beats. I think breakcore. And I think it's fine. Yeah. Yeah. I think that works. I think that transition to rock worked fine. So far I'm liking the combination of genres, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, I see what they're saying though, because it goes from rock music to oh god, this is bright. It goes from rock music to why do we hide to like screamo, like death metal, and then back to the breakbeat. And I think the cut from the screamo death metal to the breakbeat didn't work as well. Yeah, I can understand that transition not working for you as well. Oh, shut up. This bit I like. This is what... That bit remind me of the top comment, which was the feelings, the emotions, the power. This makes me feel emotions and power. Does that make sense? Definitely getting into this one the more I listen to it. We are the unnoticed. Yeah, I got the lyrics wrong. And this is that is the last bit of screaming we get, and it's quite quiet screaming. So I quite like that. I think I am so sensitive to vocals that I find annoying, which is why JC Music I really never got on with. So I think basically the only thing that isn't making me like this song more is the use of screaming. And this is like... That is like the third and final time they've used it, and that time it was really quiet. It's quite frustrating that if they just really tone down those first two, this would probably go on my liked Spotify songs, but probably won't. I'm barely holding on to the edge this time. If I had one wish, I would go back in time. Also, it seems like they've fully committed to the rock genre instead of the breakcore genre, which is a interesting choice that they seem to have chosen a favourite. Now it's going to get epic. But I think the breakbeat works there. I think that's cool. Because it's... Yeah, you expect the rock music, the rock genre to come back. But then it doesn't. Breakcore comes back instead. And now the rock music comes back. I think that kind of works. Although it does end sort of abruptly. Okay, just sort of ends with a sound effect. Could be better, could be worse. Astral Spliff. Have my chat got anything to say in this moment in time? I never know where to like scroll back to with the comments. I'm going to go from Solar Drill saying, when you do a Nate video, are you going to re-react to Count the Teeth, or will you splice the stream reaction into the video? I'll probably... I forgot I reacted to my first Nate Wants to Battle song the other day. Yes, I will probably use the footage from that stream. Clash Pig SMK says, I like the mesh of genres. I think it's cool. I'm kind of with you, Clash Pig. Solar Drill says, I don't think I'm too fond of the vocalist. In my opinion, he's trying to sound too hard like a rock artist with his voice, but I don't think his voice fits it very well. I can see that up to a point. I think when he does the more melodic singing, I think that works better for him. Now people are talking about covers of this song, which I'm not going to get into at this moment in time. Nonor says, have you heard Rainy Holmes' Jen Asking? If you haven't, I definitely recommend you check it out. I assume they mean genuinely asking, and no, I haven't. And maybe I will. Solar Drill says, this song makes me feel like that fucking Angry Birds picture where he's crying and covering his ears. I'm so sorry. Let's see if I can pull that up for the stream. Angry Birds crying, holding ears? Ears, was it? I am Googling something, by the way. I haven't seen this one before. This is what that song reminds Solar Drill of. Can I zoom in? Yes. Okay. I'm not sure I personally that's the first image that popped into my mind, but you do you, King. Homo Raccoon says, the thumbnail reminded me of game theory thumbnails, and I had to click. Hi everyone. Hi Homo Raccoon. Yeah, Solar Drill. Solar Drill is reminded of this picture. Great. Right. Enough of this blabbering. Next up, we can get rid of that tab now. Next up, we have Lights Off by Kyle Allen Music. I was racking my brains thinking, oh my god, where have I heard Kyle Allen Music before? And I did talk about one of his songs in a video, and I thought it was fairly good. I think that's about it. Let's just have a quick look at the comments. They gave us Light On, and finally after 2 years we get Light Off, and that got a heart. Moon, fear me, I'm not very kind. Also, Moon, please accept this love. Okay. They're obviously referencing the video and the song, which I haven't seen. So I don't know why I'm reading the comments first. I was just going to do a little countdown to playing the video, but it started playing already, so I've kind of been cucked. I'm still going to do the countdown though. 10, 9, 8, 3, 1, go. Yo, animation looks goated on some... It's gonna take... It's gonna... I'm gonna... I'm gonna have to get used to that voice. I'm not sure... Could I survive a 4-minute song with a voice like... Welcome to the... Don't know, maybe I will. Let's just start again. Welcome to the night shift. I'm sure that sun had things. I might just turn this one up a little bit. Can make me hard to see. Now some say I'm evil, but the rules you must agree. I cannot let you go free. Rule breakers must be stopped. Tied up, tight and chopped. All the fun is gone. No, you won't see. Okay. That children must not fight. Time to say goodnight. When Moon comes to front. He might be trying a bit too hard with these voices. This is kind of the joke voice I do when I'm doing my my Sigma Rage voice that I've done in a few videos and that I did in my most recent CG5 video. Let's look at some of these lyrics. I am right behind. Watch out, I am right behind. That's kind of my like Sigma Gamer Rage voice. Fear me, I'm not very kind. You will meet your dark demise. Face the full lit moonrise. Lights off, please let me put you to sleep. Lights off soon. Okay, it's getting hype. It's getting fucking lit. Did he say lights off you gay? What did he say? Oh, lights off gays. Okay. Never mind. A lot of people seem to make songs specifically about security breach, which is weird because I thought everyone hated security breach. What the hell? Sorry. What is this? Do you guys heard that right? The that's like they've been baked into the beat. What is it you kids say? It's Goofy R. That is Goofy R, right? Oh my god. I'm not taking any crap. Keep it clean night and day, curse your little trap. You don't want to see me snap. Watch out, I am right behind. Fear me, I'm not very kind. You will meet your dark demise. Face the full lit moonrise. Lights off, please let me put you deep in sleep. Yeah, when the beat starts building up, I think that's the best bit. This is it's still I still wouldn't say it's amazing, but it's probably the best bit. Lights off, you gay. Is this like overacting voice? When the night comes everywhere and you are all around, I'll put you in the dirt and I'll bury you underground. It sounds like, friend of the channel. Not friend of the channel, but someone I talked about in a popular video on this channel. What were they called? Oh my god, I can't remember their name, but they did Clock strikes 12, midnight arrives, cock your guns and sharpen your knives. You know, from like last October sort of time, that popular meme. He's just doing the most, this vocalist. It's annoying me. It really, I know I'm harping on this, but it really does sound like he's saying, lights off, gay. Like he's calling Gregory here on the left a gay, which is a bit much for 2026. That's what it sounds like to me, at least. Loki cosplaying Mario in that moment.
Friend! Thank the lucky stars! You did it! You turned the lights on and woke me up from that terrible nap. Unfortunately, this does make you a rule breaker, so you're banned. He's all yours, Freddy!
Don't worry, guys. Freddy's nice in this game, I've heard. Oh, he comes back.
Oh, yeah. Security alert! Security alert! Woo, 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 woo!
Telling animated stories one song at a time. Oh god, that's fucking creepy. I was rather mixed on that one. Yeah. I thought that was a very... I'm just trying to piece together my thoughts, but a very, well, it was just goofy. I'm sorry, that's the best way I can think of to describe it, but it's, yeah, I do think the voice was overacting. I think overacting is the best way for me to put it, with the lights off, please. I am going to put you up your bum. Lights off, please. I'm going to chew on some gum. And then also you had, for I think the second verse, you had that really, like, I know the whole point was like it's in character to have sort of fairground-like music and like the like a clown's shoe or a clown's nose makes or something, but it was bruh. That's the best way I can describe it. Bruh. It made me go bruh. But I want to hear what you guys have to say. I'm going to read the comments in about 10 seconds. Yeah, that's right, 10 seconds. So send in a good comment in the next 10 seconds. Lights off, please, I'm going to put you underground. Lights off, please, I'm going to read some comments now. Oh no, my stream has got flagged. This happens every time. We've detected video in your stream belonging to someone else. Bruh. Okay, when I rewatch the stream, sorry, when I rewatch this music video, I'll have to put a kitten compilation over the top of it, but we'll still be able to hear it. Let's scroll up to read my comments. Silver says Homo Raccoon is an awesome username. Can't argue with that. Clash Pig says this one's fun. Katrina Jensen says, what the F? Homo Raccoon says, thank you, heart emoji. Well, thank you, Homo Raccoon. Katrina Jensen wants a specific song called Monday's Day Out, or else they're gonna crash out. Well, sorry. You'll have to wait till next stream to request something. Lights off, please. Akar Roy is saying, can we relax, Katrina? Yeah, Katrina. Oh no. Eon Universe says, whoa, we're going to listen to FabvL today. Sweet. We already have. That was the first one we listened to. But the full VOD of this video will be up on the channel after the stream's done, so you can watch it then. Homo Raccoon says, Gregory's model makes me irrationally angry. I don't know why. Hey, me neither. Solar Drill says, oh, he's going to tear this apart. Oh, he's going to tear this one apart. I like to think that I'm I'm a bit more balanced than that, but yeah, I wasn't a huge fan. Eon Universe says, not going to lie, lights on is miles better than lights off. Hey, I'll take your word for it. Maybe I'll do a Kyle Allen video at one point. Homo Raccoon says penis music sample. Hell yeah. Eon Universe says, just say it's Goofy Gang. It is goofy. It is goofy, yeah, but goofy in a way that's also really annoying. Homo Raccoon says 4 minutes, and the biggest emojis I've ever seen. They're just showing up really huge on my screen. Question mark, exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark. Canotta Factorial says, the clock strikes 12 and midnight arrives. Cock. Eon Universe says, I don't know how Kyle went from lights on, which was pretty catchy and decent, to lights off, which was just not it. Genuinely baffles me. People are saying that the sound is a rubber duck. Well, fair enough. Do I want to read any more of these? Clash Pig says, don't really like this one. Kyle's def made better. I def agree. Solar Drill says the reason Moon keeps calling Gregory gay is because he's severely closeted. It's a sad truth, but that does sometimes happen. Okay. Solar Drill says you don't have to rewatch it. And they can say that because they requested it and they're fine with not rewatching. So that's fine with me. I think we can move on to the next one after this, which is our last one of the stream. Of our mini stream today. One more comment, and that's going to be from Astrality. Says it was a bit boring, I think. Not a lot of variety in the music or lyrics. Yeah, I agree. Solar Drill says ceiling time. I know they mean Teto time. I keep forgetting how to say it. But it automatically like translates it, and it's come up as ceiling time. Okay, right. Enough of me blathering on. You can go. This tab that I've still got open can go. Yeah, we've got one more song to watch. I know this is a short stream, but by the time I finished watching this and reacting to it and reading you guys' comments, the stream will have been going on for about an hour, which I think is, I think that's pretty good, to be honest. And I will be doing a stream next week, if not sooner, this is just a short one because I want to make sure I talk about the songs that people, you know, literally paid me money to talk about. So I just wanted to dedicate a mini stream to them before we do another big stream, which will be either at the end of this week or next week. So this song is called Spoken For. And the interesting thing about this is Solar who requested it, gave me the choice of 2 Vocaloid songs to react to and said, you know, choose one of these. And I chose this one because it's very, very reminiscent of what I would call Rhythm Paradise. But I think in America it's called Rhythm Heaven. And I've been a fan of the Rhythm Paradise / Rhythm Heaven games since, I want to say, like, since 2010. I've always been a big fan of it. So I saw one in this art style and I was like, hell yeah. But there is something I want all of you to know, that this song contains strong language and disturbing topics that may be inappropriate for younger viewers. Please see description for specific content warnings. Let's have a look. Mentions of violence, disordered eating, body dysmorphia. So yeah, if you don't like that kind of stuff, don't watch it. Although I would say, at least with the violence, there's, in a lot of FNAF songs, there's talk about kids getting murdered. So, you know, I don't know how specific this one is going to get, but we'll see. Should we have a look at a comment or two? Fun that Static was about Miku losing fame and not wanting to be forgotten, and now spoken for as Teto is suffering due to having fame and not knowing what she is anymore. So this song seemingly is about the price of fame, which, you know, look guys, I'm a YouTuber with 8,000 subscribers, so I know what fame is like. This sounds like it was made on the DS in a good way.
Wake up. Morning set in motion for me. Clear cut.
Okay, this is very, very Rhythm Heaven, which is cool. I really like that. I've never really been into Vocaloid before, but I'm discovering new things on my streams, which is Vocaloid, and it's quite cool. Uh-oh, now it's going to get scary. Guys, stop watching. You're going to get scared. No, not scary yet. I like the P in the top left corner. It's very reminiscent of the games. Oh my god, she just swore! Yeah, this is very earwormy. I'm liking this. Do any of you sleep with a baguette plush in your bed? Sorry, I'm actually going to turn this video up a little bit. I realise it's probably a bit quiet. But do any of you sleep with a baguette plush in your bed? Because I don't, but I'm thinking maybe I should. What? Definitely some self-hate going on. This is quite specifically scary language. Actually, might turn down the desktop audio now. Yeah, this is definitely a subversion. Just in terms of, obviously I'm pointing out the complete bloody obvious here, but the music video and the music itself is all very fun, happy, colourful, happy clappy. But then the lyrics, I mean, you're looking at the lyrics on screen right now, puking my guts out almost hourly. Very visceral, quite quite bloody and violent imagery, which is a nice juxtaposition. Do I have anything else to say? I feel like there's something else on the tip of my tongue. No, actually, I forgot what I was going to say. I think as someone that's reacted to a lot of FNAF music, I kind of expected because I read the warning being like, warning, this song has got scary lyrics in it. I thought, having reacted to so many FNAF songs, I thought it was going to go like epic, like crazy rock mode with like, you know what a FNAF music video looks like. But I actually think it's a little bit more scary to keep up this, very picture perfect aesthetic while it's purely just the lyrics that get more and more scary and bloody and negative and depressing. I do like her voice as well, and it's not even a real person's voice, which is crazy. Obviously that's how Vocaloid works, but this is all like synthesized voice. It's kind of cool that's even a thing. Obviously it's quite a noob thing to say, but still pretty cool. Yeah, this is fire. This has definitely got me nodding my head. Wonder what's going to happen. Yeah. Again, going back to my point about, the visuals still being picture perfect and cutesy, like, this is like purely from the visual perspective, this is the most intense bit of visuals you get, and it really isn't that intense at all. So I think it's actually showing quite a lot of restraint from the artist, that they're only getting dark with the lyrics, because I think it'd be very easy to show like, oh, she's killing people and there's a massacre and there's blood everywhere, and I think it ties into the vision of the song that they don't show that. Now a bit of rhythm games to end the video. Oh. And then it's just the credits, and she's missing from the end. Yeah, I thought... Hi. I thought, I mean, you basically heard all of my thoughts throughout that. I thought it was a very interesting way to, show the contrast between someone who has to keep up a seemingly amazing lifestyle for her fans because she's famous, but in reality has a miserable life, which she's showing through the lyrics. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to read the comments, and then I will watch it one more time, give some last minute thoughts, and then we'll go home and go to bed. I've still got my dinner to eat, bruv. I'm hungry. Let's read these comments. Da, 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 da. And it's stuck in my head. Homo Raccoon says, I think it said like Teto. Oh my god, I've got I've got 3 viewers. Everyone hated that song. Oh well. Buy Red Angry Bird says Solar Drill. Homo Raccoon says Red Angry Bird shot in the Bronx. Yeah. Danny Frog says FNAF songs should be taken in moderation. Well, I'll kind of become a FNAF channel, so such is life. Solar Drill says hopefully this one doesn't get copyrighted. No, I really can't tell who's going to copyright me, but this one seems to be fine. Well, I've got 2 concurrent viewers now. Blue Bonnet says, hell yeah, I came in at the perfect time. Kasane Teto. Yeah. Solar Drill says the art style is based on Rhythm Heaven. Oh, and it kind of reminds Homo Raccoon of WarioWare, which I can definitely see that. Silver says, oh no, she's going to say fuck, and she did. Clash Pig says, you're the next famous YouTuber. Don't forget it. Solar Drill can't sleep without their baguette. Danny Frog says, move over IKEA Shark, it's plush baguette time. People are really upset about her saying fuck. I know, it's scary. Blue Bonnet says, if you want real spooky cute, try Kikyu's stuff, lol. Such banger vibes, but my god, the lyrics. Guralaga says, also listen to Crusher P. That's some good songs. Well, I do know Crusher P from, what song did they do with The Living Tombstone? I Can't Fix You. I'm not sure who's actually watching the stream currently. Because it says I have only 2 viewers left, and thank you if you're sticking around for this moment in time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch this one more time, and then I'll end the stream. Homo Raccoon is still here. Yes, Solar Drill is still here. So it seems like it's Homo Raccoon and Solar Drill. Yeah, Solar Drill makes a good point. They paid for this, so they're still here. I've got 4 viewers again. Yes, it's climbing back up. Okay. That wasn't... Sorry if that came across as like me begging people to watch and stuff. No, I'm always eternally grateful for anyone that wants to tune into me talking about random bullshit. Very much appreciate it. And yeah, we're gonna watch this one more time. Then I'll read some more comments for the last time. Then we'll end the stream. 3, 2, 1, go. I like that intro. It's very Rhythm Heaven.
Wake up, morning set in motion for me. Clear cut, put on the emotion, guaranteed. And when they drag me by my feet, pick me up and march me to the beat, make me complete. I'm miles above the street, staring as I pass me by myself, deceit and I breathe.
It's cool how
Nothing but
hold
a
on.
shadow. It's
You guys can't see it because my big pink head is in the way. But if you've played Rhythm Heaven, you'll know that like you get a ranking at the end of each like rhythm game you play. And I noticed that at the start, will you be able to see it?
by my
Hold on.
feet, pick me
No, I'll go further back.
morning set in motion for me. Clear
You can just see next to this the square of the live Mac reaction thing, it says that's an O for OK. And you know, if you watch this video without me blocking the way, you'll see that that goes from like superb to okay to try again. And, you know, as a Rhythm Heaven fan, it's just nice to see that.
Put on the emotion, guaranteed.
Right there, it says superb. There it says okay. I think it's interesting that the last Kasane Teto song we reacted to, she's obviously the same character with the same, like, you know, she is the same character, but the art style is completely different to the last one we watched, which was Bird Brain, I believe it was called. This is cool, and a bit of rhythm games as well. And they're using the Rhythm Heaven font. It's a real Rhythm Heaven love letter. Oh, sorry guys. See, there it said try again in the bottom right. Get fucked. How rude. And now it's starting to get into that creepiness. Or just visceral bloodiness, I suppose you'd say.
Something's got me doubting, it seems. Am I anything?
Oh shit! I just noticed. Guys, did you notice an Easter egg? Here you can see that what used to be here was there was less like gifts and stuff, but there was a fully complete picture of her and I think 3 friends, and now it's ripped up and it's showing that she's getting all these gifts from all her adoring fans and her managers and PR people and agents, but her real friendship it's over. I wonder what that means, shaving off the numbers of this fucking body. It's quite interesting to think what that might mean. It really does sound like musically that this song is a Rhythm Heaven song. Which is very cool. I know I keep banging on about that, but it is, as a Rhythm Heaven fan, it is really cool. And I'm excited to get the new Rhythm Heaven game when that comes out. On my Nintendo Switch. Which is interesting, because she's actually not real. Technically, she's a character, fictional character, right? That's cool. That's just nice. I know my commentary is not the most amazing at the moment, but it is just a fire song that I F with. I'm never going to swear on this channel. Don't even try and make me. And now she was good at the dancing before, now she's even messing that up. That was fucking nice. Right. Yeah, I'll read some more of my lovely Macro Minions comments, and then we'll all go to bed. A little bit of local knowledge for you guys is that UK homes are designed awfully in terms of temperature regulation, and it's about 10:15 in the evening for me at the moment, and it's just, it's June, and all the heat has just got trapped inside my one bedroom, and I'm absolutely boiling. So, and when I stream, I can't have my fan on, obviously, because because like the noise pollution on the stream will be awful. So I've just been slowly boiling myself alive for the last hour. Right, let's read any more comments. Oh, we got 14 viewers. Yes. Let me just angle my windows. Oh, Silver says, "Where's Rhythm Limbo?" I like that. Not Rhythm Hell, not Rhythm Heaven, Rhythm Limbo. Clash Pig says, "I'll always stick around for you." Thank you, Clash Pig. You're a real G. Ash, I never know how to say this name. Astrality says, been binging the videos. I assume that means you're binging mine. Homo Raccoon says, "There should be an applause function." You're goddamn right. This is what YouTube is lacking. A real way to send me applause. Homo Raccoon also says, "I should get Rhythm Heaven on my DS." Yes, you should, because it's a fire game. Macro, will you be buying the new Rhythm Heaven? Says Solar Drill. Yes, I will. Solar Drill is gasping at the profanity. People are talking about Rhythm Purgatory or Heaven Purgatory. Solar Drill says, "I like how you noticed that. Lol, most people gloss over that." I assume that means the ripped up painting, or photo, sorry, that was in at one point. Solar Drill says, "Shave off the numbers of this body means she's starving herself to stay skinny." Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Eating disorder. Idol culture is very strict with how you can look, so they often have to starve themselves. True. Danny Frog says, "Wow, just 2 people, but so many comments. Everything's possible on Macrocosmic Stream." Guys, I couldn't do this without you. I love my macro minions. Silver says, "Yeah, I've heard a lot of British people complain about temperature." Me too. It's all we do in the summer. Heaven Raccoon says, "Oh, that's scary. I forgot England doesn't have air conditioning." It doesn't. It doesn't. That is probably the worst thing about this country, is the lack of air conditioning. Gurilaga says, "It's not the heat that gets you, it's the humidity." Yeah, I've heard that. Right. Solar Drill says, I think we'll end it on this comment. Says, "You are my favourite British Hoppip." Well, that's just lovely to say, isn't it? And I think that will do it for our little mini stream today. Thank you to everyone who tuned in and commented, and it was just epic. And thank you to Solar Drill, and thank you to Solar Drill and someone who I didn't see on this stream, Q Rainer, who both of which sent super chats so I could react to these videos. Yeah, I won't say what it is, but I've got a pretty exciting announcement coming out tomorrow, so look out on your sub boxes for that, and I will do a proper normal big stream probably next week, but yeah, quite soon. And as always, I'm going to end my streams with my classic catchphrase, which is something I only do on streams. So you've got to, tune in and listen to the whole thing just to hear my classic catchphrase, which is, bye.